Got them.
They're brand new.
They're new.
I, yeah, I didn't. This is my first prescription, first pair. So you don't realize how bad it's gotten because it gets slowly worse.
Mm.
You like
And
put
then
them
I
on and was
put
like,
them on.
the world.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Like, yeah, it was wild.
I see facial features.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know people had nostrils. Are we back up and running? Oh yeah, that it came. Here I can put. I'll say something on mine. Facebook. I got a message. It probably is that Norman. Okay. Oh, is it a new link? It's a new link. Okay. Let me tell them on my thingy.
Same channel.
We had an internet issue, comma, so there's going to be a new link period coming in a minute, period. Just check my page.
This is a very high
Had an internet
show.
issue,
We have to
comma, but
switch
we're
the
putting
link
up a
in
new
the
link,
middle.
period.
There's
Check my
no
Facebook
way.
page.
We don't want, attending.
Right.
Okay. Oh. If somebody can post it on my Facebook page, do so. Hey, we are back. Hi, everybody. We had some small problems there, but we are back with you. As I was saying, this was added to my show last minute. We wrote it on Wednesday, and the show was on Friday. And one of the reasons I need to have this musical theater crew with me is I wrote it on Wednesday. By Wednesday night, it was orchestrated. It was on paper for every musician, and the actor already knew the song. I don't know that I'll ever work with people this on the ball ever again. But this song's now in my show, and I wrote it Wednesday. So you all be the first people to hear it besides the folks who are in the audience. And it's about the Korean rooftop shooters, which the story there is during the Rodney King riots, the police didn't come to protect Koreatown or the black neighborhoods. They came and protected Hollywood and Los Angeles. And so the Koreans, who were all first-generation Koreans pretty much, were all in the Korean military, and they all had weapons. And so they were on the roofs in Koreatown, protecting Koreatown. And good and bad came from that. It really made the town coalesce as a community. But then the right-wing people started using that as an excuse for, see, we need a militia and guns are good, even though the Republicans were the reason they had to defend their own. So it was a very messy thing, and we needed something messy in the show, and this was just messy enough. So I thought, I'll write a Who song about this. So here it goes like this. Someone's coming for us now. Someone else is not. In a world where if they come, depends on what you've got. Battle over what's a crime. Battles over skin. Battles where the winners and the losers are American. That puts me out here on a ledge, closer to the sky. One more chisel in the wedge between alive or die. Life is gonna make you climb. The choice, it comes with your soul. If you're lucky, you decide whether that climb is to the roof or deeper in a hole. You define your weapons, you decide your fight, and history decides whether you're sort of wrong or kind of right. Who gets to take the picture Who puts it in the frame? Who ends up in the background, in the picture hall of fame? Once the world is watching, nothing is the same. Someone's coming for us now, someone else is not. I'm just a kid up on the roof, surprised I have to guard the little bit we work so hard to say we got. If the world was watching, what if the world was watching? Is the world still watching? A little rock and roll.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
And now
so-
for something completely different.
Yeah, so for my next song, I'm going to bring up one of my
Nice.
great friends, Alyssa Ray. Woo!
I'm going to step aside.
Alyssa's going to sit in Mark's seat here. This song is called Someday. I think it's our
This up
Act
here.
1 finale right now. And the character Bria has just come out to her mother, who's the principal of this high school. Essentially, the musical is called The Test, and there's essentially a futuristic AI test that identifies the students' risks for taking their own life, and because LGBT youth are 4 times more likely to attempt suicide, it would be inconclusive if it didn't include that factor. So the test kind of starts outing people to themselves, and for Bria, this character, it validates who she is, and it gives her the confidence to come out to her mom. Unfortunately, that coming out doesn't go very well, and this is her song to kind of deal with that. This is Alyssa, everyone. Let me sing hi. All right, you ready?
A moment can ruin a lifetime. Say the wrong words at the wrong time. How much should we give? How do we forgive? That a moment can damage a person. Take a stab and turn it where they're hurting. Why don't we give in? Why can't I forgive? And the sun goes down, but the pain and the fight live on in our minds, and the trauma stays, and we rearrange what's past to survive. Someday, somehow, I'll find a way to turn this all around and become the girl I'm bound to be. Guess we'll see if someday, so soon, I'll escape the walls of this haunted room where my secrets have been kept and grown. 'Cause a moment severed my lifeline, scarred me deep and kept me on the sideline. Something he regrets, so why can't I forget? This moment's been past for a long time, clouded me and blocked out all the sunshine. Put this all to rest, get this off my chest, and the sun goes goes down, but the pain and the fight live on in my mind, and the trauma stays, and we rearrange what's past to survive someday. Somehow I'll find a way to turn this all around and love the girl I'm bound to be. But for me, I'm going, I don't know where, but I'll find a way to survive this fucking secret that's been eating me alive. A moment like this defines a lifetime. A moment like this feels like the right time to put this all to rest and get this off my chest. Thank God for this test.
Oh. So good.
Where are you performing next? Have anything you want to plug?
I'm going on a gay cruise tomorrow.
Woohoo!
Alyssa's going to the Mediterranean. She's seen Greece. She's seen Egypt.
One of the Atlantis cruises, or nice.
Are you with Brian Nash on that?
Of course.
Of course, Brian. Shout out Brian
Brian,
Nash.
we say hey.
Who doesn't love a little gay cruise?
Well,
Well,
yeah, well,
well, maybe a lot of people, but
there are characters in your show that probably wouldn't dig it as much. Lewis, give us another.
Yeah. Do this one. So I wrote this song in reflection of a trip that I took to Haiti with my dad and a lot of his friends. And my favorite part of the trip was going to fetch water. Because there were so many of us, there was like 30 of us, and where we were staying, we overwhelmed the water supply. So all the water we needed for cooking, bathing, we had to go and get it. This is called Gone to the Water. You see her dancing down the side of the gray mountain in the sky. Mountain in the sky. She flows with beauty, flows with grace. In her reflection, see your face. See your pretty face. She'll help you find belief. She can restore belief. Let go of all your grief. You'll have to find her first thing. She will quench your thirst if you come look for me. I've gone to the water. I've gone to the water. If you like, you can sing that with me, yeah? I've gone to the water. Ooh, yeah. I've gone to the water. Water. The lovely people of the village gather round, gently bathing and washing their clothes. They call to me, they're saying, come on down, She'll hold you in cool arms when you're too warm. She'll help you find belief. She can restore belief. Let go of all your grief. You'll have to find her first, and she will quench your thirst if you come look for me. I've gone to the water. I've gone to the water. I've gone to the water. Won't you come with me? I've gone to the water. Water. Hear a song in rivers and the streams. Whispers on your rooftops during summer rains. Gives her life to those that breathe. Come with me, we'll cleanse our souls. We'll cleanse our souls. Won't you come with me? We'll cleanse our souls. I've gone to the water. 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 Won't you come with me? I've gone to the water. Water. I've gone to the water, 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 water. Ooh.
Woo, gorgeous.
Oh, those harmonies are, oh, love them.
Well, I think we're just gonna stop the show and take a nap. Nah. We'll still make Pat work.
These have been, I think, for almost everybody, very strange and mostly troubling times. So several years ago, I wrote this song because I was a little bit worried. And I was thinking about the civic value of agreeing to disagree. I was raised in a household where if you have differences, you talk them over and you try to be respectful and you try to, speak to each other and hopefully you come to some kind of resolution. And that's a principle that I think hopefully should be operative in the public square. And so I wrote this song and I was feeling pretty good about it. And then things just started getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And then suddenly now the list of things that we reasonably cannot just agree to disagree about keeps getting longer and longer and longer. So I was feeling kind of bummed about it because I thought it was a pretty good song. And so I showed it to a friend of mine and she said, well, why don't you write a disclaimer into the song? Kind of like what they have in those pharmaceutical ads. And I thought that was a pretty good solution. Because the thing about democracy is that, we don't always get it right. Right? We have these elections, people run for office. Some of them are, worthy of the post, and a lot of them aren't. And sometimes voters pick the wrong people. It happens. Right? I live in Brooklyn, right across the way in Queens. People in Queens elected for their congressman, George Santos. And then in the next election cycle, they fixed their mistake. And they did all these man on the street, woman on the street interviews of people who had voted for George Santos. And people basically said, yeah, I voted for him. No, I didn't know anything about him. So, sometimes we get it wrong. But hey, that is our prerogative as voters in a democracy. We have an absolute right to get it completely wrong. And then we have the absolute right to change our minds and fix our mistakes. That's the virtue of democracy. Not that everything turns out perfect, but that when things go wrong, we can fix it. That's how it's supposed to work. So, that's kind of the idea behind this song. But of course, the problem comes when there's all this stuff that we can't just agree to disagree about it. Then we have to figure out what to do with that. I got a right to be dead wrong. In your world I don't belong. 'Cause you've said so all along. I got a right to be dead wrong. I got a right to go to hell. No, I'm under no one's spell. And I ain't mad and I wish you well. I got a right to go to hell. You and me, our wills are free. What you believe is not for me. So let's agree to disagree. If both of us are to be free. I got a right to be damned. I ain't trying to take a stand, but you keep trying to force my hand. I got a right to be damned. You and me, our wills are free. What you believe is not for me. So let's agree to disagree. If both of us are to be free. We got a right to be dead wrong. Hope we can still get along. We're each singing our own songs. We got a right to be dead wrong. The civic virtues contained herein are rendered null and void in cases of insurrection, attacks on the Constitution and constitutional rights, extreme gerrymandering, sycophantic enthusiasm for foreign autocrats, bad faith, trolling, mindless repetition of disinformation, callous disregard for the truth, bigotry, and discrimination. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, check and replace your sources of information immediately.
man.
I got a right to be dead wrong. You got a right to be dead wrong. We got a right to be dead wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
A disclaimer.
It's edutainment.
That's it.
Oh.
That is it.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever heard that in my entire life. Brilliant.
so good.
It's a great suggestion.
Yeah.
So I should mention that all these writers you are watching right now are doing this out of the goodness of their heart, but we do try to pay them. And the way we pay them is, and since I know our YouTube thing has changed once, you can still do this even if you're not watching live, and I recommend you do. If you go to Venmo and just look up @InTheRound, just the words, @InTheRound, you can pay these, and 100% of that money will go to these three people. Just use one of the writers' names or the date of the show. It's the August date, so just say August 2025, and we will split that money equally between these three people. The 100% of the money goes to them. I don't make anything, and Tyler Milliron of Milliron Studios does not make anything. We love putting this music on and supporting music in this community. So please support them. Thank you. And again, that's in the round of Venmo. You can also go to PayPal and go to Mark Aaron James and just put in the note that it's for August's in the round, and that will also go to them. And that's important to do. So please do it. Even if you're watching this afterwards, please do that. And speaking of Milliron Studios, we should give a hand to Milliron Studios because this place is freaking amazing. If you are thinking about making a commercial, doing a podcast, doing a music video, making a movie, filming a theater, anything, I highly recommend you get in touch with Tyler and Milliron Studios. This is a cool place in the middle of Manhattan, easy to get to, and they can make anything happen. And that's something that's hard to find. So here's us. I actually have a song called "We Can Fix It," but I didn't think I would be able to play it, so I'm not going to. I was going to do a response song. Instead, I'm going to do this because you guys are singing so beautifully. I figure I should do a song that has a part. And so I'm going to show you your part first. And it's just, if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong. And if you want to do harmonies, if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong. And you'll know where it comes up. And it goes like this. I should be going, not wasting time. Getting involved is not a trait of mine. It's best to finish before we're through. Sometimes the right thing ain't the right thing to do. If I'm wrong, let's get to it. I long for a big mistake.
If I'm wrong,
It's a song, let's sing through it off key. Make bad decisions with me. If I'm wrong, make bad decisions with me. You should be hiding, I shouldn't seek. I'm speaking now so I can hold my peace. It's not a mystery, this ain't a clue. Sometimes the right thing ain't the right thing to do. So we're together, caught in a mess, as if returns could still diminish less. It might get worse if I wasn't with you. Sometimes the right thing ain't the right thing to do. If I'm wrong, let's get to it. I long for a big mistake. It's a song, let's sing through it off key. Make bad decisions with me. If I'm wrong, make bad decisions with me. Yeah, me, I don't want to jinx it. I know it's the perfect crime, and so I'll pretend I'm just killing time. I think I mentioned it's a mistake. There's not a plan, and that's a chance I'll take. Someone else somewhere has themselves in my shoes. Sometimes the right thing ain't the right thing to do. If I'm wrong, let's get to it.
If I'm wrong,
I long for a big mistake.
if I'm wrong,
It's a song, let's sing through it off key. Make bad decisions, I'm wrong. Let's get to it.
I'm wrong.
I long for a big mistake.
If I'm wrong,
It's a song, let's sing through it off key. Make bad decisions with me. If I'm wrong, make bad decisions, I'm wrong. Make bad decisions with me. Make bad decisions. Make bad decisions with me.
you. Yeah.
Well done, everybody.
So this next one I think I'm gonna do with Mark.
I know what we're gonna do.
So Mark and I met 2 months before the pandemic. So we had a nice little normal moment. And then when we got thrown into quarantine, we spent every day together for like a month. And it went really well. Here we are, 5.5 years later, right? This song is called Two Boys Together. We wrote this in the midst of the pandemic, and it's a little love duet.
Now, I should mention, we have been dating for almost 6 years, and we've written 7 songs together. And I like all 7 of them. But all 7 of them, we had terrible fights. So there's never going to be an album. It'll just be an EP.
I think we could probably manage to do that at this point.
Yeah,
but
we've gotten better.
back then it was like I could not do it. I could not deal. Let's just say. Mark will die on a hill, I'll say that.
I'm very, very picky about lyrics.
Who would have thought the two boys together could bend every moment and second together in love? Are we falling in love? When would have thought one day or 10 of them every hour, a day's a millennium love? Are we falling in love? We wake up one day older, could this be the melody that ends when we begin and then begins again? I feel like I've always known you. What a year last week has been. When does it
talking? Oh, sorry.
when does the clock, right?
When do
does
you
it
start calling? Is that not it?
Yeah. Are you reading it?
I'm reading it, yeah.
When do you start calling it? Yesterday's sun's coming up. We didn't rest a day, love. Are we falling in love? When does whatever a clock wants to say to us make it a day? Hold any sway for us, love. Are we falling in love?
We wake up one day wiser. Could these be the words that tell us where, that teach us why, reveal when is when? Was there ever any question what a year last week has been?
I don't want to overthink it. I want to sink into this feeling. Give it time and keep revealing something true. I can't wait until tomorrow.
Spending yesterday with you.
I feel like I've always known you.
What a year last week has been.
Who would have thought two boys together could bend every moment and second together in love? Are we falling in love?
Yeah.
I think you got the gist.
Yeah.
We fumbled
We
that.
need more rehearsals.
Yeah, sorry. That went better in rehearsal.
That was lovely.
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you.
Oh, so good. I love your harmonies. Y'all blend really well. Really nice.
We write like cats and dogs, but we sing really well together. Yes, that's true. It's true. I will point out we landed on wonderful songs. I like every single one. I like every single one of them.
Yeah. Is this going through?
You got a little quiet in the room.
I guess I'll talk about it for a little bit. There it is. So I wrote this song. I guess I was kind of reflecting on. It's a reflection on grief, but mostly about grief of those who are in the midst of oppression. And this one's called Billow. And it's a reminder of, like, to feel all the feelings, of course, but to try not to get stuck in those feelings. And also a call to folks who see those people who are experiencing the grief and the heaviness to reach out and, you know, be like, hey, I can be here for you. It's called Billow. Catch the wind, feel it scrape past your skin, whether it's howling or barely a whisper. Spread your wings, think of some happy things, then you'll be soaring. Remember to breathe. Don't get lost in the billow. Home is now left in some dusty cloud. Our streets are quiet now, but our folks are here. Grab the hand of someone too hurt to stand. Be that loving friend that came in with the breeze. Don't get lost in the billow. It's so easy to fall to waves of hard times. It's okay to hurt. Let's try not to let hardship topple us. Don't get lost in the billow. Don't get lost in the billow. Don't get lost in the billow.
Ooh. Gorgeous.
Ooh, thanks for adding your stuff. Oh.
Oh, man. Well, I guess I'm going to do one that I could use everyone's help singing on. Oh. will all go better if it's in tune.
Tunings for weaklings.
Well, I saw Tim O'Brien at a festival, and the old saw is we tune because we care, but what he said was, I tune because you care. And it's true.
That's why I play mostly rock and roll songs just so it won't matter. Claim it's grunge.
So this one has a chorus that the first two parts of it are call and response. So it goes, go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary. And then the last part's together. I don't want to be Martha no more. I don't want to be Martha no more. Here it comes. I don't want to be Martha no more. And if you end up hearing harmonies, even better. I co-wrote this song with my good friend Tom Prasada Rao.
Oh, Tom.
One of the great songwriters who ever walked this earth.
Fact.
Tom went to seminary, which I did not know until we sat down to write this song together. And it turns out he knew the Bible like the back of his hand, but he left in the middle of seminary studies because he realized he was not called to be a minister. He was called to be a musician. So he started writing this song based on the Lazarus story in the Bible. Lazarus had two sisters, Mary and Martha, and then when Lazarus dies, Jesus comes over to their house, and Mary's spending all her time hanging out with Jesus while Martha is doing the cooking and the cleaning and the serving, and she's not too happy about it. So the story is from Martha's viewpoint. Lazarus lay in his tomb asleep. Mary swoons at the Savior's feet. And I'm in the kitchen fixing something to eat again. And I've been picking up the slack since God knows when. Go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary. I don't want to be Martha no more. I went to the Lord out of love for you, to see if there's something that he could do to bring back that brother of yours and mine. Because it hurts my heart to see you grieving all the time. Go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary. I don't want to be Martha no more. Am I the rock holding up our house? Is it my job to keep us from falling down? Lord, I'll do my duty with joy, someday. I wanna walk in the light and chase the darkness away. Go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary. I don't wanna be Martha no more. Let's do it again. Go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary, go tell Mary. I don't wanna be Martha no more. I don't wanna be Martha. I don't wanna be Martha no more. And that last bit just humming now.
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't thought about that story in a while.
Right. Same.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a really interesting lesson in that, you know. It's like it's not about it's about spending time with each other, right? And instead of, I think Martha was just serving Jesus, right? And she's, I have to wash his feet, I have to do this, I have to do this, and she was alone, right? And Mary was just with Jesus, and I think that's like a lesson here. It's like we ought to be with each other, you know, and the work is important, but I think our communion is more important. Sorry, I'm not trying to. I just that's my
Former
response.
Christian in the
Sorry, former Christian.
Yeah.
Religious trauma.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
gonna
know,
do-
but it's valid, like as a sort of practicing non-Christian. You know, that story speaks to me because
Yeah.
it's about being in the heart space,
Yeah.
right? That's how Jesus chides Martha, is that, you know, hey, you know, this is about you know, your brother just died. Slow down, you know. Let's
Yeah.
be here with each other, you know.
Totally.
I'm going to do my religious song, but my religious song comes from a very, 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 very different perspective, but it is equally as pathosy and not negative. It's just from the perspective of a dust mite.
All right.
Oh, I gotta tune this because I'm gonna be plucking here. Hold on. I tune because you care. Here's the problem. That pesky D. Okay. Here goes. My name is Ricky, and I'm awfully glad to meet you. I live on the left side, down where you lay your feet. Yeah, it is a city of 10 million other mites, the hot spot of the mattress world on most Saturday nights. My mama told me there's a man up in the sky who generously sheds 1,000 skin cells from on high. I was a non-believer till I saw your giant eye. Now I'm waving at you through the mighty lens. Hello there. I'm hoping that we'll be the best of friends. Just know this tiny world below you sends you salutations from the million mighty nations on your sheets and in your pillows, so sleep tight. Ricky the Mite. Hey, 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 my name is Ricky Lord. I spoke to you on Friday. My life has been a mess ever since seeing you on high. Hey, how about a heads up when you're gonna wash the duvet? My friends, they all got mad at me. They think I know what you say. My name is Ricky Lord. It's been a couple years. I guess that's just a day for you, but can I bend your ear? I've got a wife and kids now, and my life is full of fear about the mysteries of the bed I can't control. Is it true that every mite might have a soul? To understand you, that has always been my goal. My mama told me there's a man up in the sky who generously sheds 1,000 skin cells from on high. I was a non-believer till I saw your giant eye. Now I'm waving at you through the mighty lands. How you doing? I'm hoping that we'll be the best of friends. Just know this tiny world below you sends you salutations from a million mighty nations in your sheets and on your pillow, so sleep tight. I'm Ricky, Moses of the Bites. Hey, 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 my name is Ricky, Lord, my time is almost through. I've traveled around the mattress under every part of you. I still don't understand the things you say or what you do, but I will thank you for the opportunity. You have vacuumed, but you've never filtered me. I've tried to be the best dust mite that I can be. I'm gonna fly dust to dust, that's your part. I'm gonna fly dust to dust. I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly. Dust to dust. Philosophical in a weird sort of way.
All right, so we're back to the musical. I'm going to bring Alyssa back up for this one to help me with this part. It's been really fun working with Alyssa, obviously, because she's so talented. But we just have fun singing in our room and trying different harmonies and different things. And
which one is this?
You're good? No.
Oh, yeah,
good.
I don't need this one. Okay. Never mind.
Can you see that? Yeah, I got it. Is she fine there, Tyler? Or is she she's good there? Great. Okay, cool. Where do you want to sit? You
I think I have it too.
You can take it too. So this is the first song in the show. It's the writing process for a musical is just taking it apart, putting it back together, taking it apart, putting it back together. And this song, it was moved to the front. It was a song that wasn't the opening number, and so there's a lot of different introductions to characters here, and dialogue. But we're not going to do all that. But essentially, this is the first day of school, and Clay, this character who's talking at the beginning here, one of his best friends is one of the people who jumped, and so he's visiting the train tracks before school starts to just commune with him before going on his first day of school. And you know, when tragedy hits a school, especially one of these clusters that occurs at these private schools and these high academic stressful environments, the media also kind of comes in and wants to sensationalize, and the trucks come and they don't care about the trauma, they just care about the spike in views. And so these trucks come and these posts come and everyone's posting on social media, and this song kind of describes how the nature of the school kind of going into this next year. So what's up? How you been? I haven't talked to you since May, and life's been worse than I can say. What's life like on the other side? Can you see everything inside my mind? Can you feel me the way that I feel you? 'Cause I miss you most days. The first day without you, and how could you leave me here without you, with nothing to hold on to? 'Cause they said go, and they said dream big, they said lie about the things you should, and cheat if it stays hidden. So you go, and then you dream big. But some of us fall to the bottom. Some of us are at the bottom of the well. And I'm waiting for my breaking point, waiting for the moment when I fall and I can't get up again. Everybody's doing fine, back on the meds again. Is anybody ever fine? Are things better on your end? Everybody's doing fine. Your mom has a job again. Your little sister just turned 10. 'Cause they said go, and they said dream big, and they said lie about the things you should, and cheat if it stays hidden. So you go, and then you dream big. But some of us fall to the bottom. Some of us are at the bottom of the well. We're waiting for a breaking point, waiting for the moment when we fall and we can't get up again. These halls were on TV, with their last photos fill our screens. The school is broken, families grieving. Saw it on TV. Is the next one you or me?
We say go. We say go. We say dream big. We might lie about the things we should to keep our students driven. And so they go, and then they dream big. But some of them fell to the bottom. Some of them fell to the bottom of the well, and no one can tell. These halls are on TV, we forget so we can breathe. The school is broken, our school is broken.
Everybody's doing fine. Everybody's doing fine. Everybody's doing fine. Well am I. Ooh. Thank you, Alyssa. I know it's a dramatic moment. We'll get it for opening night. Opening night. We'll get it.
Do y'all see my goosebumps from I'm like, oh.
Thank you again, Alyssa, for stopping by tonight and gracing us with your talent.
You guys are so amazing.
I adore
It's been
you.
an honor.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, wow. I'm going to do a much lighter song.
Please,
wise.
please, pretty please.
Yeah.
To kind of, I guess, kind of bring it back to, it's not really that religious, no. But it's about Sunday, the day of rest. And it's not quite about being lazy, per se, but giving yourself permission to just chill. Because I know for myself, I can always be on the go a lot and try to do everything all at once. But sometimes you just gotta do nothing and take it at a Sunday's pace. It's almost the afternoon. Seems I've kept on hitting snooze. Blurry eyes squinting at the sunlight creeping past the shades. Please don't rush me, I'm moving at a Sunday's pace. sitting round in piles. Laundromat is just down the way, but I won't wash. I have enough clean drawers for the next few days. Please don't rush me, I'm moving out of Sunday space. I won't mow the lawn, won't pick up important phone calls, all those bills can wait another day or two. I won't sweep the floors. Why break up the dust bunny's ball? I just want to do absolutely nothing. I'm not gonna guilt myself, I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm just gonna chill. Now the day's as good as spent. Many tasks left unchecked, but I'll take this day of rest, chase ambitions up through Saturday. Please don't rush me, I'm moving out of Sundays. Please don't rush me, I'm moving out of Sundays. Please don't rush me, I'm moving out of Sunday's pace. A Sunday's pace. A Sunday, 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 Sunday's pace. A Sunday's pace. On a Sunday. A Sunday's pace. Sunday's
I don't know if there was a mic enough on that to hear the cymbal, but it was next to me, so I had to. I want to remind you all again, these guys are getting paid by you sending them some tips. And the way you can send them tips is getting on Venmo and just putting in the round. Whatever you put is going to go to these three guys who are playing tonight. And that's true of every month. And we also do this every third Tuesday of the month. So please become friends with us on Facebook. We've got a Facebook group called In the Round. I don't know how I got In the Round on Facebook and In the Round on Venmo, but I did. So find us, friend us, and please come see us in the studio in Manhattan, or watch us live, or you'll see the show coming somewhere. I know Tyler's got some things in the works, but please give these guys a couple bucks. And we're going to get, right after Pat, I'm going to have you go, because I'm going to end on something that we can all kind of play on. Cool. Okay, so we're going to do one more round after this. So you got 2 songs, Pat, and everybody else has 1.
All right. What could it be now? In a previous life, I was a door-to-door canvasser out in Los Angeles. This is about 2 previous lifetimes ago. And one of the doors that I knocked on was Colin Hayes' door. And
I would freak out.
he was so marvelous.
He's a sweet
and
person,
so,
man.
yeah, he was just an ordinary, he was a bloke. He was a total bloke. He was like, all right, come in, you know. What you got, mate? You know, so it was great.
I feel like he's got one of the greatest careers because he's had like 5 #1 hit songs, but he could walk down the street and I don't think most people would know who he was.
Right. That's very much the case.
Men at Work, for anybody wondering. That's the lead singer of Men at Work.
Yeah.
I come from a land down under, etc. Telling the audience. I knew all you guys.
Well, this one has a chorus. If you start feeling something, just sing it. Could be made for harmonies if you're hearing it and feeling it. What if the truth were too bitter to take? And if my story is all fake, but it makes me feel okay, does it matter anyway? What if a lie holds the sun up in my sky? I look myself right in the eye and say I'm doing fine, long as the world falls into line. What if the story I tell myself is all wrong? What if what if it's me and I can only sing one song? What if the story I tell myself is all wrong? What if it's me and I can only sing one song? One song. What if I see only what causes me no shame, and the rest I hope will stay excluded from the frame? Can I bear to take some blame? What if the story I tell myself is all wrong? What if it's me and I can only sing one song? What if the story I tell myself is all wrong? What if it's me and I can only sing one song? One song. One song.
Woo. Good song.
Beautiful job, fellas.
This is going to be Christopher Rutten's last tune. Do you have a fifth?
I do.
Good. Everybody, give Christopher a big hand. Christopher, big hand for joining us this evening.
It's Chris. It's
I-
Chris Rutton.
I'm calling him Christopher Rutten because that's your on Facebook.
Yes.
But,
Yeah, it's Chris.
yeah,
That's okay.
really? Are you go by Chris? Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
As you can tell, we have a very healthy relationship.
And you keep learning new things about
Of
each
No,
other.
no,
all the
I
time.
knew. I knew. I was calling him Christopher because
I
that's
just
his,
have a
that's the-
stage name,
yeah.
so it's like, let's keep it official. Great. I love that song, by the way. That was.
Yeah. So
It's a life lesson that I'm starting to learn, I think. That I've been telling myself the wrong story for a while. So I really connect with that today. So this song is basically the response to that last scene. So Alyssa beautifully sang Someday. And this is the mom's perspective. Yeah, and the beauty of writing musical theater is if you're the composer or the book writer, you kind of get to put yourself in every character. And people are always like, are you just Clay? Because he's the young, gay male. I'm like, no, like all of these characters are me. So this is a duet. I think I'm going to do this alone, if that's okay.
Yeah, this is a duet, but I'm going to do it alone. Step back.
It's okay. It's confusing, so I just don't want
It's
to
okay.
go back and forth. But this is called Now It's Good. I'm sick of feeling lonely. I'm sick of being the only one you go to when you're lonely. When you're lost, when you bleed, when you need, when it costs, when I'm only a troubled grown-up girl whose heart got broken. Who gets lost, who gets tossed, who gets crossed just to keep on token. To buy a moment from herself. She's only fun when she's drunk, doesn't care, free to swear at the God who isn't there. For a girl from West Virginia who forgot where she came from. A girl from West Virginia who's been running from the sun. And she fell in love in a moment when she shouldn't have had the fun. But life seems to have a way with love. So we just trust the stars or something else above. Why do I feel lucid when I can't see straight? Why am I in love when all the whiskey floods my brain? Why does numbing every bone erase his crooked face just for a moment of release, a single moment? Presence washes over me, a present moment where heaven is in reach. Well, it's your fault that you've been dancing with the devil. It's not your fault that he's been stepping on your toes. It's not your fault that you've been living with a secret. It's not your fault that you've been living with a ghost. How could you not understand that I prayed every day? Take the gay away, pray the gay away. It's hard enough alone getting through. Can't decipher through all the lies I made. Throw the lies away, and I'm just surprised things are as good as they are. 'Cause right now is good, right now is good. One time could be great if we're willing to wait. But right now is good, now is good. Could it stay good forever? 'Cause I just want good memories with you. Memories with you, which wash away the pain and the shame of our yesterday. Since we've been through, could it stay good forever? Could we stay good forever?
Yeah.
Chris Rutton, everybody.
Thank you for having me, Mark. This has been so great.
I'm so glad you did it.
Gorgeous songs.
Thank you.
This is going to be Louie Lou Lewis's last tune with us. There's so much good alliteration in that. Everybody give Lewis a big hand for joining us this evening.
Thanks for having me. Thank you so much for having me. This is another sing-along.
Oh, good.
So I would love your voices. I'm not going to teach it to you either. You're going to just get it.
We'll figure it out.
You will get it. You will get it. So this is a little love song. Not quite the lovey-dovey love song, but the kind of love that focuses on support. I've got your back, you got my back, and together we can support our community. It's called the Mango Song. Woven basket and a mango tree, about as odd a pair as you'd ever see. Foundation strong and the roots grow deep. Love between a basket and a mango tree. Fertile branches bend when the fruit is made. Basket comes by to relieve some weight. You can clearly see in the exchange. In their love there's a give, a take. And the people sing, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la. And the people sing, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la. Basket and the mango tree. Time together short, and when it ends, basket's carried away top a woman's head. But when they part, not a tear is shed, 'cause through their being many mouths are fed. You will see at markets on vibrant streets efforts made by a basket and a mango tree. In the nectar tastes an astounding feat. A love so nourishing, a love so sweet. And the people sing, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la. And the people sing, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la. They're singing, ooh la la la, ooh la la la, ooh la la la, ooh la la la. And the people sing, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la. One more time. Ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la. People sing, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la, ooh la la la, ooh la. Basket and the mango tree. Ooh la la.
A breath of fresh air. There's Louie Lou Lewis.
I appreciate it.
You're
Oh,
out.
Y'all can find me anywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Bandcamp, all those things.
Was literally about to ask that. Just
Oh.
no, that's good. I'm glad you took care of it for me. And I should also mention we're going to be here every month. Well, we're here every month right now for the third Tuesday of the month. The next month is on the 16th. And we've got Adam Panzer, Isabel Stein, and Kristen Maxwell. So it's going to be another cool night of music.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's I used to say that if I book somebody who sucks, I'll buy you a beer. But we're not in a bar anymore, so I can't say that.
Your album should be called just like Feel Good. Every song of yours just was like, I'm feeling great.
It's gonna be Pat Wichter's last song with us. Everybody give Pat a big hand for joining us this evening.
Thank you. I have one of those names that is a historic misspelling, and so if you're trying to find me, it's spelled like Victor with a W, W-I-C-T-O-R. It used to be spelled, a long time ago, W-I-E-T-O-R, and somebody just didn't get that last little bit on the E, and then it stuck, and that's how...
Was it an Ellis Island thing where they just kind of took your E out?
It was actually before that. It was
Oh.
actually back in Luxembourg, where my father's ancestors were from. So, very strange. And I only know that because I had not one, but two parents who were obsessed with genealogy.
So you had a lot of family trees hanging up on the walls.
Yeah. All right, this one I could definitely use some help with. The chorus goes like this. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the power that won't be stopped. Love is the water that wears down the rock. So everything is love is the water that wears down the rock except for that third line. Love is the power that won't be stopped. You say your heart's been turned to stone. You say you want to be left alone. You say love only made you weep and moan. Well, let me tell you something that you know in your bones. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the power that won't be stopped. Love is the water that wears down the rock. You say your soul's like a dry riverbed, stopped waiting for the water long ago. You said you better pray all night for the rain instead. Love comes like a tidal wave over your head. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the power that won't be stopped. Love is the water that wears down the rock. You say waiting for love takes too long. Dulls a sharp mind, weakens a strong. Well, you may be right, but you may be wrong. 'Cause love can make a mountain come tumbling down. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the power that won't be stopped. Love is the water that wears down the rock. The river washes over every woman and man, feet in the gravel and mud in your hands. Nothing can stand against love's command. Every boulder turns into a grain of sand. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the power that won't be stopped. Love is the water that wears down the rock. I said love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the water that wears down the rock. Love is the power that won't be stopped.
Love. I love it. Pat Wichter, everybody. All right, so I figure we got lots of people who are good on instruments too. I know you're not a big fan of this song, but I still like it. So all this goes A minor, C to D in all the verses, and the choruses go to F. So A minor, C to D. Anybody can play all when they want to. Truth is, you will never know when the earth might shake, when the wind might blow. Not a lot that you can control, but your groove. Life is gonna throw you around and go by so fast it can grind you down. Call it polish and pick a sound for your groove. To F. Give it some kind of attitude. Let it stand out as your song. F to G. Meet a virgin with gratitude. Some folks show you when they're wrong. You don't have to play all the notes. Find the pretty ones and let go. Don't put on someone else's show. It's your groove. Every needle ain't gonna fit. Feel the vinyl scratch and be done with it. Maybe this one will be a hit. It's your groove. Take one back. I'm still figuring mine out too. It's a never-ending dance. I'm not telling you what to do. If you feel it, take a chance. Take a chance. Hear the voices that air regrets what they didn't do as their sun now sets. There's a joke there a wise man gets with the groove. Play the poker game, place your bets on the groove. Wanna take one? If you're feeling it, I say let's find the groove. Let's go to the F again. Give it some kind of attitude. Let it stand out as your song. Meet a virgin with gratitude. Some folks show you when they're wrong, but you're not wrong. No, it's your groove. It's your groove. Find your groove. It's your groove. It's your groove. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to Mill Iron Studios. Thank you to Chris, to Lewis, to Pat. We'll see you next month. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, cameras. Where are they?
Ah,
Go to bed, kids.
cameras are everywhere.